Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MCOA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Before I go into this one, this is a tricky one from a presentation standpoint because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by perspective? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 3 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, then the bulls are still in full control, and the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base, so the chart is still bullish. Now, I fully realize, yeah, the price did pull back today. Today being one word. When you look at multiple days, though, like I said, the bulls do still have a chance to build a higher base, and that's what you want to see. And I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a much different strategy and perspective going into the chart. And really the easiest way to illustrate this big picture perspective is in regards to the purple line right here, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Even if you have just a very surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it because that implies that the overall drift, the overall trend is bullish. And as you can see right now, the price is doing a great job of staying above it. In fact, today got relatively close to it right there, but when the price did get close, that was essentially the little trampoline part that eventually bounced the price back upwards. So really the simple way to kind of convey what I'm trying to get across there is, assuming you care about the big picture of things, the very black and white way to gauge the health of the current move is simply put, as long as the price stays above that purple line going forward, the bulls are in full control, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this move is going to, get back up to those highs, where are some of these battlegrounds at? Two key levels of resistance. Overall one I would consider right up there at 0.047, but before you start, talking about doing battle with 0.047, then that initial shorter term hurdle that needs to be crossed right there at the 0.042 mark. So 0.047, more so, like I said, the overall level of resistance, but shorter term resistance right there at 0.042. All in all, though, chart's looking solid, and as long as the price keeps on building those higher bases, the longer term chart, big picture chart will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.